It all happened with one email. Like one email invite that came.
Today, we're announcing Android TV.
In 2014, they had introduced, and we actually, I think, watched together the keynote and all. But we couldn't build it for the Android TV because we didn't have Android TV, and Android TVs were expensive. But immediately after seeing the Android TV will be taught, Android TV libraries will be introduced.
And three of us decided to go there, and it was like developers from across India came there.
Yeah, it was developers, and I guess larger companies were also there, like
big
Sony,
names like
LG.
Sony and all.
They also wanted to know what the Android TV is going to change the whole market.
Exactly. That's something that we have to tell to all the developers also. Like they should attend any Google event or just any technological events that are happening. That they should definitely attend those.
Google Developer Summits. Those are huge opportunities that developers should take.
Do you remember the first session about the TV? That Amrit was heading that session, right?
Amrit introduced the Android TV session. And Leanback Library was introduced. Basically, Leanback Library was the backbone of Android TV apps. As soon as the libraries was unlocked, they showed us what the Leanback Library could do and all the APIs were, we started building the app. In parallel to the session that was running, we actually coded and built the app. And I think initially we built a prototype similar to a prototype.
The prototype was ready by the session.
Exactly. And by the end of the first day, we already had the prototype. And we went back to the hotel rooms and continued the work. Like Benny worked on the back end, Srinath coordinated with John in building the UI, and I coded the app itself.
I think it was by midnight we finished it.
We ordered.
I was wondering whether you were familiar with the all these libraries and all.
To be honest, it was the first time that I saw it. By the next day morning, we had the Android TV app, which was almost ready for production. It had the UI, it had a proper user experience, it had a backend, it had favorites feature, it had multiple options to interact for the users. I think it was a really finished product by then. Within almost 20 hours, it became
almost 90% of it was completed.
And Chaithanya was he was scribbling in a letter pad at the back of the event, and when it was displayed on the screen, he was really excited. And during the lunchtime, I think he came to meet us, right?
Yeah, he came and talked to Srinath.
He was really impressed. Starting off the session, he just came to us and asked about us. And when he saw the app that was taught yesterday and we completed today, he was blown. And
that led to the partnership.
Now every Sony TV that comes in India has Cookbook pre-bundled in it.
By the second day, mid session break, they showed the app to the all developer community. There were two Android screens on the other sides. They made us to put the Android app, they asked us to bundle it into the screen.
Nexus Player.
Into the Nexus Player, and they showed it to the other developers out there. And that is a really incredible feeling. And by the time when the other developers from other major companies that came out and took the remote of the Android TV and tested it out on the TV, it is already working as a proper app. So that is something really good. And that that went on, and the Googlers really wanted us to have an extended conversation.
I remember we cancelling our ticket and staying back at the hotel for an extra day. Also, we had some talks with Chaithanya regarding the partnerships. He also introduced us Kaneko-san from Sony Japan. We had a series of conversations which led to a partnership.
The first Android TV app that comes out from India.
And I also remember John coming to us telling that one of his friends called him and told that I just bought a Sony TV and your app is there inside the Sony TV. It was pre-bundled. That's a huge moment for us when someone tells that app is there. The other thing the Developer Summit aided us was with the Nexus Player. They gave us the device to test it out and then return it. That was a huge surprise for us.
It's again a really large bonus for attending these events.
He bought back the Nexus Player, worked on it, and published a Android TV app to us too.
Summing it up, it all happened with one email. One email invite that came. It was just for an event. We could have ignored it. We could have chosen to not go. But what happened was we went for the event. We made an exemplary product, an app that was complimented by everyone out there. We became the first Android TV cooking app that paved our way for I/O. Yeah, our first IO.
Let's take a look at a few examples of apps shipped and available to users that are doing this kind of thing today. Cookbook. Cookbook aims to bring users the joy of cooking. It works on the phone. You can also load your recipes up on your watch or your TV as well.